Keep going.
Remember that name. Good pizza with 3 Z's, baby. 3 Z's.
What's up, fam? It's your boy JP, Good Pizza. Yo, this week we got a very special guest, man. My brother Chris from Flora and Flame. He's coming through to tell his story, man. Yo, absolute legend. Been growing for many years. He has an all-natural, living soil method of growing indoor cannabis. Right over there in Oakland at the Flora and Flame facility, man. Wait till you hear this brother's story, man. He's a true pioneer in the game, man. Putting out absolute fire, man. Check this out, man. We'll see y'all on the show. All right. Well, shit, Chris. Thanks for coming through,
dude.
Man, hanging out, bro.
I'm stoked to be here, man. To have a conversation. I'm sorry, didn't mean.
No, you're
is
good.
That your good hand or is that
bad
your bad
hand?
Sorry,
but I just took the cast off, so it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Shake hands, but you're cool, man.
Yeah,
you're cool.
No, I'm glad to be here. You know,
Absolutely.
like just to connect and like have a conversation.
Definitely,
like,
bro. These are my favorite episodes when I don't know you and I get to learn about you on the show. Yeah, man, that's the best because I'm actually naturally curious about you.
Awesome. No, that's great. No, but I'm genuinely grateful to be here and like just connect and
absolutely, bro.
Talk about what we do. You know
absolutely.
What I mean? Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So before we go into the story behind the story, jump into the weed. What was the come up like? What was the childhood like, bro, for young Chris?
Childhood was good. I mean,
where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I grew up, was born in Redwood City, which is south of San Francisco, Sequoia Hospital. Lived out in Union City, born and raised in the Bay. Family moved out to Brentwood, which is kind of like Delta area.
Okay.
Up by like Concord, Antioch out there. Lived out there for, I don't know, like 14 years. It's kind of a farm, not very urban. So it was pretty big, drastic change going from like the city environment, like very diverse culture, to Brentwood, which was just a bunch of farmland. But a great place to, raise a family and all that.
How old were you at this time?
We moved over there when I was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
5 or 6. But yeah, Brentwood. I have 3 younger brothers. Grew up with both my parents. Grew up doing a bunch of stuff outside, skateboarding, swimming. Yeah, when I was younger. Bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just doing typical childhood activities. I mean, I had a good childhood. 90s shit, man. like being outside all day, every day.
Outside, bro.
It
was a fucking lost art.
I wish we, did more of that, or kids did more of that today for sure.
Yeah, bro, you see a kid outside, you're like, holy shit. Fucking kids outside playing? It like makes my day. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like parents are scared to let their kids play outside, It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, when did we get so freaked out?
I don't know, man.
Maybe we're outside too much.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? You let your kids run and play? Do you have kids?
I don't have kids.
Okay.
Well, I got, I got my little pup,
Nice, nice.
He can go outside. We let him out.
What's your pup's name? Let's introduce him.
Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bowie.
Mr. Bowman here. Come here.
Mr. Bowman's in the building. Yeah, bring the little fella up here so the people can say, look at that cute little doggy.
This is Mr. Bowman. He's been the best decision I've made, like getting a dog.
Nice, bro.
Having a companion, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. So what was like the high school experience like for you, dog?
High school. I was actually homeschooled in high school. Yeah.
Nice.
And I ended up graduating high school when I was 16. So I graduated early, started going to community college, taking community college courses, did that for a couple years. But I didn't have like the typical high school experience. But I'm grateful for it because I don't know if I would have graduated high school otherwise. I just wasn't interested by that point. Like, I was a good student up until, freshman year. And then I think my parents just kind of recognized, like, I just was so bored and not into it. Yeah, just wasn't for me, man. I wasn't stimulated. Didn't want to, I don't know if it was just being in Brentwood. It's pretty narrow-minded out there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's...
As far as what?
There's racism. There's
got you.
Yeah, it was just not a lot of culture, simply put.
Yeah.
So I think that was a big reason, I couldn't wait to move away from Brentwood.
No shit.
Yeah, and I moved away as soon as I could, and yeah, but yeah, homeschooled.
That makes sense.
Did the community college thing, and yeah, that was the high school experience.
When did the tree come into play? Since you were in high school with the homies, and you know what I mean, you had brothers, right? You said 3 brothers.
Yeah, 3 brothers, 3 younger brothers.
Younger. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
3 younger brothers.
So who introduced you? And when?
So first time it was spending the night at a friend's house, and his older brother, he had like a couple plants he'd grow in the garage.
Okay.
So one night, doing a little sleepover, his mom was
That's
like
right.
out of town or something. Smoked some weed in the living room. I don't even remember getting high the first time. I think I pretended
Same.
like, oh, I'm high. Yeah, I got the giggles.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I got the munchies, man.
Yeah, bullshit.
14 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I smoked like a couple more times after that, but I got into smoking more. I was swimming for a national swim team. I was like 15, 16.
Oh, no shit.
And I had a buddy who was really into smoking and introduced me to it. And it was just a lot of relief. I got a lot of relief from just training all the time. So like just muscle soreness or whatever.
No doubt.
So yeah, that was kind of the introduction for me into cannabis. And I felt, I don't know, I felt relief and I felt like myself. You know what I mean? Like you kind of find, not for everyone, but for some people, they feel like they can be themselves, or
Definitely.
it just takes that edge off, or their mind stops racing, or whatever the case
No
may
doubt.
be, whatever relief people are seeking,
Sure.
So yeah, got into smoking around then, and then got into cultivation like as soon I was out on my own, like 18, 19 years old.
Oh, damn. You've been rocking for a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've been cultivating for 17 years on and off.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
First run, knocked it out of the park. Bought a couple books, Ed Rosenthal, the Jorge Cervantes
Yep. Standard.
stuff. Yeah, standard, you know what I mean? Bought some used equipment off a guy. Had like 6 lights. Yeah, knocked it out of the park. Was growing some Tangerine Dream at the time.
Okay. What year was this?
This was 2006.
6. Okay.
Yeah, 06. And yeah, it was really good quality. Me and my buddy were able to take it down to, Prop 215 days, some medicinal dispensaries down in Santa Monica, and we were able to get a good ticket for it back then,
Sorry.
and it was really eye-opening at the time, being that, 18, 19 years old and, getting some decent money.
Yeah, right?
But then, you go into, you run into issues, whether it's with your partners or, it's the Wild West now, but it was the Wild West then too, as far as getting robbed, having guns held up to you.
Yeah.
So that can be kind of deflating. So stuff like that kind of pushed me out of the industry for,
Did that happen to you?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had best friends rob me around that age.
Damn.
Got robbed at gunpoint at that age. So
Yeah.
it was
You
just
were
a
still
lot.
a teenager.
Yeah. I mean, technically,
Yeah,
I wasn't
no
even
doubt.
like 21 yet.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, so that just kind of drove me to get out of it, out of the space,
Okay, so you took a little break?
I did. I took a break for a while. Then I got back into it, working for other traditional indoor grows,
Okay.
doing some outdoor stuff, mostly helping other people out,
Okay.
working on the side like part-time stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't have my own thing again until like 6-7 years ago.
Okay. What did you do for like work? Were you just that you were in cannabis, just not working directly like as a grower?
Oh gosh, I mean,
Or you did mad different things.
it depends how deep you want to go, JP.
Go ahead, do it. Run it, bro. What you got for us? I got a couple minutes.
So, fuck, around like 19, 20, got into some trouble, hanging out with the wrong people,
Okay.
getting into the wrong substances, started experimenting, with opiates, he might be fine, or he might need to go out.
What's up, pizza fam? It's your boy JP, Good Pizza. Check this out. I've been getting a lot of questions on where I can find the fire good pizza. Check this out. We got you covered. We're in NorCal, SoCal, Central Valley, San Diego. We got you covered on the slices. Peep the list. Go check out the shop. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. Peace, love, good pizza. So yeah, so you're on your come up, right? Start dealing with some substances you shouldn't be. Continue.
Yeah, just hanging around the wrong people
Yeah.
that you think they're your friends or they have your best interests at heart, and really they don't.
Yeah.
So you end up making some poor choices, poor decisions. So that was me. I ended up, abusing opioids at a young age and
Yeah. Ooh, that's
taking
a scary
pills.
one, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm lucky, blessed and lucky to be alive. I
You're
know
very lucky, bro.
know a lot of people that have lost their life and still losing their life
Same,
every
bro.
fucking
Same.
day.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic across the country.
No, it
and
is, bro.
that's
It
why I'm
really is.
also, big advocate of the plant.
Yeah.
Like, it saves people's lives straight
It sure
up.
does, bro. It sure does. So this is the late teenage years, right?
Yeah, 1920. And I
Okay.
ended up going to a residential rehab.
Good.
And I spent 3 years at a residential rehab
No
in
shit,
total.
bro.
In total.
Oh, in total, not concurrent, just like here and there.
It was 1 year concurrent, and then I was out for a while. Was doing okay, had a job, all that, and then I fumbled, fucked up again.
Yeah.
And this time with that fuck up, like my dad, he kind of just gave me an ultimatum. He was like, "Hey, if you want to be part of the family, you need to go get help and go to this program." It was a spot called Delancey Street Foundation in San Francisco.
Okay.
And they take it from the name Delancey Street from New York.
Yeah.
Because the people that started it are from New York as well.
I'm familiar with Delancey, yeah.
Yeah. So I spent 2 years at Delancey Street. It's the world's most successful self-help program.
Wow, no shit. man.
And it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but it was also the best thing for me too, because it saved my life. So
Good, man. Blessed, bro.
yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, it gave me a lot of, just good perspective, and just makes you grateful for.
Proud of you, dog.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Real shit, man.
Yeah.
I have homies that didn't make it back from that drug,
Yeah.
And it's sad, man. It's sad, 'cause that shit really gets a hold of you.
It
Nobody's safe, bro.
it changes who you are. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not you.
It's not you. Yeah, it's
It's
not
no
you.
longer you.
Yeah, man. Still got some homies unfortunately lost in that sauce, man. It's fucked up. And it's like you said, I don't even like I can't fuck with you, but I don't really blame you for what you're doing, 'cause it's not you.
It's not you. I think people feel like it's a choice, but eventually it becomes no longer your choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get caught in that everyday habit or cycle.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah.
break.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Good for you, man. So once you come out on the other side of that, bro,
Yeah.
what's next, man? What'd you do?
Gosh. I was fucking broke. I was homeless. I was sleeping on people's couches, friends'
Sure,
couches, on the floor of, friends' apartments. I was staying with my younger brother, Nick, at his dorm room at UC Berkeley on the weekends.
Okay.
Spending time with him, which
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to do, because he lost his life 2013.
Oh my God, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Thank you, man. Serving in the Peace Corps.
No shit.
So
man.
he graduated UC Berkeley, was it 2012?
Right.
And then he did training for the Peace Corps. He went to China, and then he died like 6 months later.
What?
Yeah, he died from dehydration, something that shouldn't have happened.
Oh, some freak accident type shit?
Not even freak accident, just poor medical care by
No
the
doubt.
medical officer over in China.
Oh, man.
Yeah, totally preventable.
Damn, bro.
It was fucked up all around. We had to get do an independent report to get the truth out from the Peace Corps, because they were lying to us.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually find out what happened to him until
Whoa.
18 months later.
No shit.
Yeah. So I mean, like that was, you know, a whole thing in itself, which kind of obviously changed my perspective and just changed me overall. You know, losing him, he was my best friend, no doubt.
Blood brother, bro. That's fucking heavy, man. Oof. Really sorry to hear that, dog.
Thanks, JP.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, where the fuck do you go from there, bro? Like, that takes time, bro.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it took a lot of time. I mean, you know, I was going back to college at the time when this happened. I was working in the restaurant industry, and then, you know, everything kind of just stopped. You know, the world kind of stops when shit like that happens.
No doubt.
You try to figure shit out and pick yourself up. Around that time, I did get back into the cannabis industry more full time. Like I was working like 3 or 4 days a week at an indoor spot.
Okay.
Just cultivating, you know, working for the owner.
Sure.
Doing that. And then also bartending, managing gastropubs. This was over a period of, you know, 8 to 10 years, obviously, after.
This is your 20s, sounds like.
Yeah, this was my
30s.
20s. Yeah, 25 to, I'm 36 now. So yeah, 25 to like, or 24 to, yeah, like 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was 27 when Nick passed away.
Okay. Whew, man. That sucks, bro. Fucking, so now you're working in the, you're back in the grow. You're
doing
your
that.
thing,
Yep.
doing what you love to do, right? When, what's next, bro? Like, when is this around the time where Flora and Flame emerges? Is this something that happens before that?
Yeah, so 2015, 2016, I knew California was looking to go legal.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I wanted to, like, bet on myself and take a risk. You know, I was tired of bartending, doing the gastropub thing out in the city. Didn't like that lifestyle, you know, staying up late and just that whole thing. So, yeah, I wanted to bet on myself. So I had an idea. I wanted to get back into cultivation full time and have my own thing, my own project. And I pitched the idea to.
I fucking got my water. For those who are not watching YouTube, what's his name?
Bowie.
Bowie just got my damn water.
Little piggy.
Little pig. Get out of here. I've never seen
Get
a
out of here,
dog grab
little
a
pig.
fucking water bottle. That was great. Continue.
Yeah, so I pitched the idea to an investor who happens to be my landlord too.
Oh, no shit.
He was a very successful real estate developer and broker. Like
Okay.
he's been in business, you know, at this time like over 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Someone I really like looked up to and respected.
Sure.
And you know, I had no intention of ever like working with him, you know, because I'd been living at his house and had been friends with him before that too.
Okay. So he's a cool landlord.
Cool landlord.
I like a cool landlord.
Yeah, super cool guy. Very quirky Berkeley hippie personality.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Very
I know.
eccentric.
Sure.
Yeah, so I pitched this idea to him, and he was down. Originally, I wanted to just do like, you know, a 20 lighter or a 50 lighter or something. And we, with him being a real estate broker through, you know, mutual relationships, we came across a building in West Oakland that was in the green zone. So legal, licensed, you know, you can get the building licensed to do cannabis activities. And
Yeah.
he purchased the building from the owner through private sale, so it didn't go, you know, to public sale. We were able to, you know,
Solid.
pay fair market price.
Yeah.
And he saw the potential in the building and in myself, you know, at the time, because he had the vision to come up with something just out of this world. You know, he wanted to take this project to the next level. So over a period of 2 years of research and development, architectural design, we ended up starting construction on a 3-year project. It took 3 years to build out. So brand new construction.
Damn.
It's the only brand new build cannabis purpose built project in Oakland, and one of the few in the state.
Wow. Because everything else was existing structure type
Exactly.
shit? Okay, y'all just built. You grabbed some land and built on the land.
So no, so there was an existing building,
Okay.
but we knocked off the roof.
Got it.
We dug out the foundation. We built a basement, and then we
nice.
built up from 28 feet to 45 feet.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much new.
Pretty
You know what I'm
much.
saying?
There was 3 walls that we kept.
Okay, yeah. That qualifies. Damn, bro, that's cool.
Yeah, it was. I mean, looking back and reflecting,
Big project.
insane.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing I could have ever imagined or pictured. There's no way. I had never had that kind of experience in project management or construction management. So,
Good thing you pitched that guy, man. He went for it.
I mean,
You know.
I think he just, I don't know. I don't know if he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm glad obviously that he took a risk.
I'm sure that was a big risk. That sounds like a lot of money, my friend.
Millions.
How big was that project? Yeah, a couple M's.
Well, more than that.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just the build out alone was 6 to 8 million, I think.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Big project.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So 2 years of R&D, architectural phase, just figuring out what we're going to do in terms of placement of all the rooms, making sure we have enough space to do all the activities because we're a licensed micro business. We're one of the few in the state. So we can do, all these different activities. And with our footprint, we were just limited with what we can do. So we had to make sure everything could fit. So that's when we started looking into growing vertically.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, growing vertically. And then,
So you have a micro biz?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We just started
Smart.
doing solventless in-house extraction.
Oh, cool. You guys are washing hash?
Yeah, yeah. And that's been
Nice.
super fun and exciting, like learning a new skill and working with super like high-end material, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just get some fantastic results. So
Oh, yeah.
been a lot of fun.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you guys have in the genetic library? What are you guys rocking with right now?
Yeah, so everything comes from 100% tissue culture. So it's all
tight.
viroid and pathogen free, which I
Nice.
think is critical, especially in a new business.
Yeah.
And how much can be on the line when
Yeah,
you're
you
in.
can't miss.
You can't miss.
No.
Yeah, so that helped. Genetics, we have over 40 strains that we brought in-house to test out.
Nice.
We have the ability to run 8 to 12 for full production.
Okay.
Right now, we've narrowed that down to Sunset Sherbet, which you broke some up.
Yep.
Our Gary Payton, Strawberry Banana Z, which we're really excited about. That's going to be dropping end of next month. Our Afghani cross with Gushers.
Oh, damn.
Our Pure Kush, we're going to bring on. Our award-winning fish scale, that's going to be releasing soon. I'm really pumped off of that. Yeah, and just a few other strains that we'll be rotating in and out.
What's fish scale again? I forget the genetics on that.
So fish scale, don't believe everything on the internet, obviously.
Nah, hell no.
Because
I'll
on the
research
internet,
on
I
it.
think it says, what does it say? The menthol times biscotti.
Interesting.
I
think
think-
it does say that, yeah.
I think it's actually gelati times the menthol.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I believe,
Nice.
because now it's a cookies compound strain.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. So they say it's gelati times the menthol because of their feud with cookies
Okay.
and Connected,
Yeah.
because it's a cookie
Oh,
strain.
that's why they didn't want to say biscotti.
Exactly, but it's actually biscotti times the menthol.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people
Sounds
don't know
about right.
that.
That's some breaking news, folks.
And we got that strain directly from Chris Lynch too, like via our TC guys. So like
Okay.
that's his strain. Confirmed that's what the genetics
tight.
are.
Tight. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Love
man.
that. You got a nice lineup. How many lights you guys run? How many rooms?
So we have about 8,500 square feet of canopy, around 420 flowering lights, but that wasn't intentional with the number. It just worked out.
That's a trip,
It
dude.
just worked out that
Isn't
way.
that funny when things land like that? You're like, look at this shit.
Yeah, not
It's meant to-
intentional.
This was meant to be.
Yep.
I'm sure you had this as a meant to be moment.
Oh, many of
You know?
those. Many of those.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's dope, bro. What about you guys run any Z? Weren't you guys in the King of Z Hill competition?
Yeah, so
What's up with that?
King of Z Hill competition that was put on by Third Gen Fam, Brandon.
Yep.
You know, they do Ego Clash and all that.
Yep, I'm familiar. Very familiar with Brandon, actually.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
This cool guy. I mean, I got all the respect in the world for Brandon and
Nice.
for putting us on and giving us a chance to participate in that
Sure.
competition. So, Hippie Hill 420,
Yep.
$40,000 first place prize. We knowing it was, you know, Keno Z Hill, so there's going to be a lot of Z crosses and Z strains in that comp. We put in our fish scale, which is nothing, quite the opposite in terms of, you know, the spectrum, not Z at all.
Right.
Very minty, gassy, just power. But anyway, so we barely lost that competition. According to Brandon, we lost by a cunt hair.
Oh, gun here. Son of a gun.
His words. So we got second, but I think winning second, it would have been nice to win that 40K, but I think it's just as big as winning that first place because with cannabis competitions, it's subjective and it's like anyone could win any other given day.
Yeah.
So
Depends on the judges, bro.
yeah, depends on the judges, but
And what they know about grading cannabis, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What are the metrics, you know? Which
Yep.
we never fucking know.
well,
Seems like.
with those competitions, I mean, you have to fill out a form, and he has a bunch of metrics that you're grading 0 to
Okay.
10. So I mean, I think he's
Okay, so you did put some metrics on there for
Yeah.
the judges. Cool.
yeah, and it's judged by your peers too.
Yeah, so you got judge boxes type shit?
So it was
kits?
there was a qualifying round. He eliminated anyone that he didn't feel whose product was up to snuff.
Okay.
And then on 420, we started off in the morning. Everyone who entered in whatever category, flower, rosin, full melt, you have to judge your own category. So you're being judged by your peers same day, and then they tally up all the points, and then
Okay.
they announce the winners same day.
Nice. How many flower entries were there?
20?
20, yeah. See, that's also tricky, bro. Like, to smoke 20 strains
It's
in one
hard.
day and, like, have a pallet worth of shit after 5?
You can't.
3? 2 even?
It's difficult.
It's tough, bro.
But also in those competitions, when you're looking at, 20 different bags of flour, you can narrow it down as far as, okay, what's smelling the best? What is smoking the best? Yeah, you're not going to be able to necessarily tell effects,
Yeah, right, exactly. No
but
effects.
you're going to get flavor,
Smokability
obviously.
and terp translation for sure.
Yes. Smell,
Yeah.
taste, and smokability.
Yeah.
So I think those are the three biggest factors at, those type of competitions.
That's tight, man. Shit, congrats on the second win.
No, thanks, man.
Second place, that's dope, bro.
Looking forward to Ego Clash this year. Hopefully,
Me too, man. I think I'm going this year. No,
You
fuck that. I
should.
think I'm going this year. My boy Macho Mids is gonna bring me as his +1.
Oh, awesome. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah, he's the man, bro. We
Yeah.
just did an interview recently, bro. That shit was fucking. Bro, I don't think I've laughed that hard on a podcast since my episode with Mickey Tilts when he got me blasted off a hash hole.
That's great.
Yeah, dude. I just remember those certain fucking episodes where I'm just a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I just can't stop laughing, bro.
No, that's awesome.
I even did many Macho Mids or Macho Man impersonations on,
Did
so I
you?
couldn't help it, bro. It's fucking, hanging out with this guy, you gotta talk like this fucking guy.
You get
know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
mood.
Bro, totally.
When
bro.
in Rome.
Yeah. And when sitting next to the guy dressed like Macho Man too, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's infectious. That's cool, bro. That's cool. I fucks with that. Yo, how do you feel about like the state of the cannabis game right now, bro?
It's fucking
market.
brutal.
It's fucking brutal.
It's brutal. I mean, I don't want to sound like, I'm complaining or we're complaining.
No, let that shit be known, bro. It's fucked up out there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
taxes.
Let them know.
Taxes are absolutely insane. Constant changing regulations. We're going against conglomerate corporations that have unlimited marketing budgets and just
Yeah.
money to burn for years.
Yeah, for years.
Literally years. So some of these businesses can be in the red for 10 years as they, wait and push for further consolidation. So it makes it harder for smaller brands like you and me and these other companies to just to make it, you know what I mean, and to survive. And the fact that we've survived over a year of regulation as a business is remarkable in itself
Right,
because
right,
it
right.
hasn't been a tough year, dude. Like I dealt with 8 attempted break-ins. Our very first crop was completely stolen from us.
Holy
robbed,
shit, man.
$200K worth of product. That was a big learning lesson when we thought all our security was tight.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, we've dealt with some shit this year. And,
damn, bro.
You know, finally end of next month, we'll be launching statewide. But, yeah, it's just brutal. It's tough. You have to be savvy. You have to run lean depending on what business you're in, you know? Like, because you're not in production yourself, but you run a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And running a brand, a lot of people don't realize that's its own fucking thing. That's its own business.
Animal, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You got to stay lean as fuck. You're coming in the game minus 20%.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all out of your pocket. Well, for me it is. You know?
Yeah.
All the, you know, the marketing dollars, like you said, bro, that comes out of my pocket. You feel me? And yeah, bro, we're chasing our money back.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, dude, we're in the fucking hole, you know, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years, hopefully we'll be out of the hole.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's how business works.
Yeah. No.
You know, it really is, bro. Because when you look at it like that and how business traditionally works, like, you know, most businesses aren't profitable in their first year, you know? Second, 2-3 years usually, 3 to 5, you're profitable, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a good business.
And that's a good, healthy business, yeah.
Yeah, to be profitable within 3-4 years.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Just want to take a quick second to shout out my sponsors over at Grove Bags. Listen, Grove Bags are hands down the best way to store your cannabis. Forget jars, forget Mylars. Nobody does it like Grove Bags. Listen, it's a 6-layer, non-static bag. State-of-the-art technology. It's gonna keep your weed fresher for longer. It keeps your cannabis between 58 and 62% humidity at all times, the optimal humidity to store cannabis. It's gonna increase your shelf life, help prevent mold, weight reduction. Hands down, it's the best product out there. We don't use anything but Grove Bags at Good Pizza. And especially if your product is in stores, we all know there's some shelf life issues at the stores. This is gonna keep your product lasting longer on those shelves, so when your customer goes to try it, it's gonna be fresh cannabis. Listen, if you wanna store your cannabis the proper way, use Grove Bags. Use promo code PIZZA with 3 Z's, that's PIZZZA. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. So yes, fucking hang in there, folks.
Yeah, buckle up.
Hang in there, buckle up.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, welcome to the NFL, folks.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, dog. You gotta love this shit, man. I say it all the time. You really gotta love this shit to do it, bro.
You gotta have passion for the plant.
Man.
Straight up.
You do.
Yeah.
Or you're not gonna have a good time. If you're here just for money, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta figure it out.
Haven't made any fucking money yet.
I feel it, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
But again, like, even if I wasn't doing it at this scale, I'd still be doing it at a smaller scale because I love the plant.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. And that's the beautiful thing about cannabis. You can get in where you fit in really whenever. If you really know what you're doing, you can make money, you can pay your bills, take care of your family, you know what I'm saying? You might not buy a fucking yacht or a Lamborghini. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Depending on whatever your definition of success is, everybody's is different. You know what I'm saying? Just figure out what that is for you and what you're willing to do and sacrifice to get there, and put the right people around you and a good plan together. Yeah. And just don't fucking quit, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
That's the sauce. In a nutshell.
That's the sauce. And then also learning how much to sacrifice and give too, because sometimes giving it your all isn't necessarily worth it.
Yeah.
Like I had a couple heart attacks over this shit.
Did you?
2 heart attacks.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's also relating to COVID, the vaccine, because also there's studies obviously coming out now on the effects of having COVID or serious bouts of COVID. So I had a pretty serious bout of COVID.
Did you?
And then within 6 months, I had a heart attack.
Damn, bro.
That was also a result of stress.
Yeah, stress will do it.
Not managing stress. Also, the way I was exercising wasn't right either, which I had no idea. Mm-hmm. That was keeping my cortisol levels really high.
Oh, no shit.
I actually had the heart attack after exercising, after working out.
What the hell were you doing?
Jiu-jitsu. I was training jiu-jitsu.
Gotcha.
Within 15, 20 minutes, I started feeling a serious, excruciating pain in my back. I thought I pulled something, and felt pain in my chest and tingling in my arm. And I'm like, dude, I'm 35. I think I just pulled a muscle.
Right.
You know what I mean? I went home and dealt with this shit for 7 hours. Didn't even go to the ER or urgent care.
Yeah.
Ended up going to the hospital like 2 days later. They admitted me. They're like, you had a heart attack. And
You just powered through it?
powered through it, dude.
Damn.
Like a fucking stubborn, stupid man. Like,
Right.
lesson for everyone out there, straight up. Like, if you're in excruciating pain, don't ignore it.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it. Like, go to urgent care. Go to the doctor.
Wow.
Yeah. So lucky
Damn,
to be
well,
here, dude. Like, fuck.
yeah, man.
Blessed.
Happy to hear that, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you had another one? You said you had two?
Well, I had like a smaller one prior to that
Okay.
that bigger one. Yeah. I just didn't know what it was at the time.
Oh, so you're just thinking back on that first one after the second one, like, oh, damn, that's what that was?
Yeah, a couple months
Whoa.
ago.
Whoa.
Prior or a
dog.
couple months prior to the
Let me
main
ask
one.
you this. Did you get the vax?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. So did I.
But again, like
Yeah.
no one can say
you
if
don't
it's
know.
one or the other.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, wow, dude. That's fucking wild, bro.
Insane.
Yeah.
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 So I mean, dude, that just changed my perspective on like the business, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, figuring out what's important. And it's like, dude, I can't kill myself over this. It's not worth it.
No way.
You know, so obviously having a good team in place, like you mentioned, like that's key. Like my team is great. They crush it. You know, I wouldn't be able to be here without my team
course.
handling
Of course.
operations.
Are you the head grower at the spot?
Yeah, director of cultivation. It's
Okay.
me and Alex.
Okay.
So I've been working with Alex side by side for like 5-6 years now,
Nice.
developing our living soil organic program.
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah, man. I can see where the stress comes from. That's why I asked that question.
Just, I
You're
mean,
the head of, when you're at the top and you got a lot of responsibility, that weighs heavy, bro.
my boss put up a lot of money.
Yeah, that too.
So it's
That
like
too.
there's pressure to perform.
God, I love this guy. You about to weigh up some trees. You got the Starbucks cut, about to weigh up some bags, playboy? Want to bag some shit up for me?
Put them to work, dude.
Let's go, buddy.
Crocs and smocks, put them on.
The life of a grower, man. Crocs and smocks.
Crocs and smocks,
That's funny.
dude.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. Well, shit. What's the next 5-10 years look like, bro? What's the plans for Flora and Flame, brother?
We're gonna be a top 5 indoor flower brand.
Love that. Goddamn
Guaranteed.
right.
Within the next year, we're gonna be scaling up. We're coming for our spot because I know we're putting out one of the best products in the world, and it's different and it stands out than 99% of what's on the shelf.
Hell yeah.
And it took the last year to really dial it in.
Sure.
A lot of growing pains, learning lessons, dialing in those SOPs and procedures to make sure that we can actually put out a product we can stand behind. But yeah, dude, I mean, I want to be up there with the big dogs.
You will be, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Maybe talk a little bit about your process, bro. Like, you guys are doing all living soil, right? And explain to the audience what that means, how difficult that is indoors. Some challenges with that. Touch on that a little bit.
All right, living soil, indoor living soil specifically. It's actually a form of soilless media. So it's not actually like a native soil you would find outdoors, because indoors what we're using is like the soil content. It's very high in organic matter, and it's charged with a lot of like minerals and amendments to be able to demand how much we're trying to pull out of this crop, because it's like we're trying to hit certain metrics, a certain level of quality. So it's a little bit different, but what makes it living is it's full of diverse micro and macro life. So micro life being bacteria, diverse aerobic bacteria, fungi, and in that family of bacteria, there's amoeba, nematodes, ciliates, protozoa. And then on the macro side, you're getting worms, pill bugs, stuff like that. And both these micro and macro organisms, what they're doing is they're breaking down these amendments and minerals in the soil, and they're turning them into exudates, which makes them bioavailable to the plants to actually take up and use, simply put.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a
No,
simple.
well put. Yeah. We need. That's the answer we were looking for.
Yeah.
That's tight, bro.
And with that, you were trying to push the plant to get the full genetic potential of the plant.
Right.
And I want to say natural or organic, but what we're doing is very unnatural too. Like we're growing these plants in this, very pristine, controlled environment, So I like to look at it as if we're combining old world techniques with like new world technology.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah.
People have been doing living soil outdoors for thousands of years. You know what I mean? If you think about it, Native Americans or they taught us how, farming methods when the Pilgrims came over and stuff like that. So, and obviously cannabis growers, they've been doing a form of living soil outdoors since 60s or 70s and, Mendocino out here. Oh,
yeah. That's tight, bro.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's obviously challenging, it's a big learning curve. You got to make a lot of mistakes to kind of dial in the process.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because
that soil where it needs to be.
Not all living soil is created equal.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You have to create it yourself.
Exactly. Like we're building soil over time. Yeah. So over time, it just gets better in terms of the quality of the product, but then the quality of the soil too. So we're having to put in less organic matter and less amendments into that soil.
Okay. Yeah, I did recently hear that as well. Like, so when you're building your soil, so to speak, it's not like, hey, we built the soil, let's rock. It takes time for that soil to get to we'll call it a place where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So
you're building an ecosystem.
Building an ecosystem. There you go.
Yeah, and each bed is its own ecosystem.
Wow. And
you're trying not to disturb that ecosystem as little as possible. Because every time you're, we're considered like no-till. Like we don't use equipment to like till the soil or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to impact the soil as little as possible to preserve all that life that we're building.
Yeah, sure. That's cool, man. I love it. And the weed's tasty, man. That living soil weed's tasty.
Yeah, I think, and I'm not saying like synthetically grown you can't get good flavor, but I think in living soil, when you compare the two, you're going to get more flavor. You're going to get stronger terpene, flavonoid expressions. Now we're learning terpenes isn't even the best way to describe flavor because there's so much more or other metrics that are going on in the plant that we can't even measure yet.
Sure. Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's a good start where people, figure out what terps you like. Let's just start there and just kind of chase that, for the effects that you like. That's the message I'm trying to push at least, so people get away from like the THC percentage and all that bullshit marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, to your point, man, like there's always a new study coming out that like, hey, it's deeper than just the terps. It's the whole cannabinoids.
Entourage
the whole
effect.
Entourage effect. It's, it's very interesting shit. I'm a weed nerd, so I dive into that shit. I mean, whenever I see an article, I find some new information. Very interesting.
We're still at the infancy of our industry.
Yeah.
And like money is just starting to get put towards university studies and, people like us and other growers, like they're starting to do this research and we're just going to continue to learn more and more.
Yeah, man. And here's good pizza trying to bring it to the people.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
From me to you. Hell yeah, bro. Yo, let me ask you this. What do you know that the industry should know? What you calling bullshit on out there, bro?
Oh, God. I mean, you said THC percentage.
One of my favorites. Feel free to speak on that.
I mean...
I'm going to drill that fucking home one day.
It definitely does not equate to your experience when, smoking a product. It's much more than that. It's the entourage effect. It's your own unique brain chemistry. And you can have a much better, more enjoyable experience with less THC. The thing that people have to realize, the higher the THC, the more psychoactive it is too. And like that's not necessarily a good thing if you're trying to get relief from anxiety or something like that's going to make it worse. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like your
Right.
mind is going to continue to race. So yeah, it's definitely not about THC percentage. I mean, I don't, again, like, I don't want to complain about the industry or like, cause like I'm in it,
Yeah.
but you know, one thing that people should know is like the whole candy strain thing. And I'm glad that's
Yeah.
starting to die down, but it's like all these people just renaming and rebagging a lemon cherry gelato or Runts. And that's what's driving the market
Yeah.
or sales. Like, and I got respect
bro.
for anyone that makes money doing that. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I'm not
There's a
trying to
place
hate
for it.
on anyone's business. Business is business.
No doubt.
And however you get your money, respect, but also that's also from a lack of education to the consumer.
Yeah.
And as the consumer gets more educated and their palate becomes more developed, because you only know what you know with what you're familiar with what you tried. Well, the more products and the more variety that people try, their opinions will become more valid, and then they can actually have an opinion or perspective on what
Exactly.
what they're
if you're
smoking.
stuck on the candy train, like, how you gonna know?
There's so much more enjoyable flavors out there.
Dog, I just got back from New York, bro. The candy game is alive and well in New York City, bro. It's fucking wild, bro. These guys were selling circles around me at this little pop-up I did. I'm like, why don't I have candy? If I'm gonna come back here, I gotta bring some fucking good candy. It's fucking nuts.
But you got to find your own candy, too.
No doubt.
You
no
know what I
doubt.
mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Like
Of
have
course.
someone
And I
hunt
will, I
something
will.
else.
Yeah, I'll find something, a little offshoot. The closest I had was like, Georgia Pie Z and like some Z. And then there's like, well, this ain't got no purple, so fuck out. These little young boys just finger fucking my nugs. And just like, yo, this one kid was like, nah, it's too soft. I'm like, what? That's a fucking pretty well cured nugget right there, pal.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? Because all the candies, all the runs, else it's just softer nugs. You know what I'm saying? So is that what you look for, bro? It's like you said, it's miseducation, not enough info. You know, it is what it is, man. And
Yeah.
you ain't telling them little young boys nothing.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
and guess what? No one's here to try to convince them.
No, me
otherwise.
neither.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not here
It's
for
like
that.
they're going to learn on their own, just
Exactly.
like you and I learned on our own.
Exactly. And I look at it like, you know, I give them a little grace. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted was piff and sour back then when I was that age. So fuck off my line with anything else. You know what I'm saying? I get it, little homie. I ain't mad at you.
But
I just
also-
thought it was very interesting how you judged my weed by fucking destroying the nug and putting it back in my back, talking about it's not soft enough.
They don't know. They
They
just
don't
don't
know.
know.
They
That's
don't
not
know.
that's not a way to judge the quality of a product.
Yeah. I wish I could have just went up and smoked one with him, but you know, it wasn't that kind of party, you know?
I like to show, don't tell, you know.
Exactly.
Let the
Yeah.
product speak for itself.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So what are your check marks for quality cannabis? Like what type of QC does it have to go through before it gets into a Flora and Flame bag? Which, by the way, are fucking fire. I love these bags, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
It's cool as shit.
And we're actually going through a rebranding too.
Are you?
But yeah, you know, just
It's all good.
We're trying to evolve, you know. So when we hit shelves next month, it's going to be a completely different logo.
Oh,
Not
cool.
saying we won't use or utilize this logo in the
Yeah,
future,
made for sample bags or something, you know?
or incorporate it with other
Yeah.
branding. But yeah, quality control. I think the biggest thing is having like outside perspective too, and not just listening to your own like confirmation bias all the time.
Yep.
Because like, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, you know, little side story, little truth here, but like, you know, we thought our weed the first couple batches, like, man, this shit's fucking fire, this shit's smoking great. I gave some to Adam from Proper Doinks. He gave me some, you know, feedback that I was looking for. He didn't think it was good, and he gave me some pointers on. He was just like, you know, it was a little harsh or like whatever he said.
Sure.
I took that back as constructive criticism to
for you,
improve
man.
our SOPs. I said,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what? We need to improve our dry process. We need to improve our cure process before we get it in the consumer's hands.
Sure.
And then have other people try it too to give you other feedback. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
You have to hear outside perspective.
Good for you, bro. That's why you're gonna be the best, because a lot of people aren't willing to take that constructive criticism. A lot of people, you know, criticize Adam and Paul Proper Doinks for doing what they do, but they're like, yo, it's like they say, bro. There's nobody out there just telling the truth. Everything's fucking a 9.5, and it's great, and you know you should try it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
everybody's
everything's
friends.
10 out of 10 batch.
10 out of 10, bro. 9 out of 10, 9.5, 9.7, bro. Nobody's talking about it. So somebody's got to be the bad guy, you know? And good for you for taking that constructive criticism, because some people do. Some people bring their weed right to them. Like, yo, can you hit this for me? I know I fucking do.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm on the fence, I'm like, oh, damn it. I gotta call fucking Adam. And I'm just sweating, just smoking a joint. I'm like, man, I hope he passes this one because I'm gonna fucking really want to bag this up.
Yeah.
You know, if he doesn't, I don't, bro.
And
because I needed that fucking third voice.
They try to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like it. What's a weird skill you have, man, or any life hacks you care to share with us?
I was reading over this one when you sent it over.
I'm a cheat code guy. Let's see if you got anything for me.
Weird hack. So I'm like, I don't have any like weird skills. I'm trying to think what I sent you. So I used to trek a lot. I don't know if you know what trekking is.
Tell me more.
Can
I guess?
Yes, absolutely.
The snow fucking things that look like tennis shoes?
That's snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing, okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That is a form of trekking.
Okay, go ahead.
Trekking is just like, it's like a step above hiking, but it's a step below like climbing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you don't necessarily use gear or stuff, but it's more difficult than just like going on a walk or a hike. Okay. So I used to trek a lot. I spent 3 weeks out in Nepal.
Holy shit.
Out in like the Kumu region.
Wow.
Going to the Himalayas out there.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Rugged terrain.
Rugged terrain hiking. I'm talking like you're using crampons so you don't slip on the ice that you're climbing up at 18,000 feet.
Oh, bro, you're a wild boy.
50% oxygen.
Ooh.
You know, yeah, it was a crazy experience.
You trekking son of a gun.
I mean, this was 10 years ago.
I'm like, damn, bro. You still getting after it, player?
Not like that.
Light trekking.
Yeah.
Light trekking. That's cool. Wow. That's pretty cool. No ropes, no support system, just ride or die?
Pretty much.
Sad.
Yeah, but we're not doing technical climbing. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's like a step below that.
Gotcha. That's cool. I respect it. If you had a weed superpower, what would it be?
A what?
A weed superpower.
A weed superpower.
Chris, you snap your fingers and X happens. It could be related to growing. And if you need some examples, I can give you some.
Weed superpower. Yeah, I wish I could either trim everything super fast to perfection and not shape the buds, because that drives me crazy with trimmers.
Yeah.
When you tell them, don't shape the buds, and then they shape the buds.
Little ovals, little teardrops.
Or Christmas trees.
Or Christmas trees, yeah.
It's like, this isn't what it looked like.
No, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. So, I mean, just trimming everything to perfection.
Snap your fingers, it's all done?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. I like it. So now it's time for your top 3 strains of all time. Speaking of Adam, there he is.
Oh, God. Oh, not trouble.
He must have heard us talking about
Yeah.
it. So now, my friend, it's time for your top 3 strains of all time. We're going to go one old school, one new school, one desert island strain. You stuck on an island, you ain't coming home. So you and Wilson.
Old school. Yeah, I'm going to go with like a Kush, Master Kush, Hindu Kush.
Okay.
Pure Kush.
Nice. OG for the OGs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
New strain. Really like the Zope from Dio.
Nice.
I mean, like good batches Zope from like Wizard Trees or something.
Yeah.
That's some fire. Or I really like the BTYZ.
B2YZ, yeah.
Yeah, those were probably be my 2 new school.
Nice,
I know you
bro.
only said 1, but...
It's all right.
And then Desert Island. So I used to get this Hindu cross with GDP.
Oh, damn.
From these little old ladies up in like, Grass Valley area.
Yeah.
And I would just get the small buds from it. But that was like the best fucking weed ever.
That sounds amazing. What year was this?
This wasn't that long ago.
Because Z was in the mix.
So this was the Hindu with the GDP.
Oh, GDP. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, all good.
I went Z.
Yeah, Hindu cross with GDP. This was probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they lost that cut in one of the fires. So gone. Never.
What were the terps like?
True lavender, like just lavender with gas with that Kush. But it was like narcotic. It was heavy smoke.
Yeah.
Like satisfying.
Get you nuked?
Nuked.
Like my boy Turtle Pie says, get you nuked?
This was the weed you did not want to smoke before you had to get some shit done.
Got you.
because you wouldn't get that shit done.
Hell yeah.
You'd be staying home.
That's right. Love it. How about if you could bring back a strain, what would it be? Like something that's really gone. And you can run that back if you like.
Well, I know for sure, like, dude, sour diesel, from what I've seen, what people have, it is not the sour diesel that was even around 10 years ago. So I think that would be a really interesting cut to bring back. Or even that Hindu GDP, or even just a Hindu on its own. You know, I like some of those old world, you know, strains that come from the Middle East, those Kush.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, that diet sour just ain't cutting it, bro.
Oh, dude, I have not seen a good cut of sour.
I get my fucking heart broken at least 3-4 times a year when somebody says,
I got the real one.
I got it, bro. You know what kills me, man? I've been talking about this a lot lately. When that shit starts buzzing on Instagram, right? And then some East Coast homies will jump in. And shout out to the East. I'm from the East. I ain't talking shit about the East Coast. But some East Coast homies will come in from wherever the fuck. Yo, I still got it. Okay, if you still got it, where the fuck's it at? And why didn't you drop it in New York? Because New York would light that shit on fire and you'd be fucking weed famous for a couple months or a year or whatever the fuck. You'd be the hero, bring back sour. That hasn't happened yet.
You know how hard it is to preserve genetics for that long?
Yeah, bro, come on, man. I'm talking 20 years, man. That's some old moms, bro.
It's so hard to do.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I got some cool sour right now. It just doesn't have the gas, bro. It's like diet. I call it diet sour, man. It's got the smell, the look, the taste is there, but the gas, the burnt rubber tires, the fucking, I can smell it in my pocket.
It's
when I walk
so
in the room.
loud.
That shit ain't there, bro.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's like sweet sour.
Nah, that ain't it then.
That ain't it, man.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. That ain't him, Jim. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about weed etiquette, bro. What grinds your fucking gears?
Weed etiquette.
It could be smoking, growing, whatever, bro.
God, weed etiquette. Jesus.
When it happens, it pisses you off.
I mean, I hate going back to the candy thing, dude.
No, go ahead.
I hate it.
This is your truth, bro.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's just so much more to cannabis to experience than candy flavors and effects.
Yeah.
I like to medicate myself. I don't think a lot
too.
of the strains you can get medicated. But I don't know, man. No gripes. You know, I understand where we're at in our industry, and it's like we got a long way to go, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. Like,
No doubt.
it's such a unique opportunity, and especially with what's going on in the world, the fact that I get to grow cannabis in one of the most sophisticated, advanced facilities in the world, like, I'm blessed. I'm fucking grateful. I'm just trying to push the industry forward and do it from a good place, be authentic about it, and just keep it real, you know?
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that. Keep fighting a good fight, my friend.
Trying, man, trying.
We'll break through this candy madness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm already feeling it, dude. I already am getting a lot of requests for, like, the pure Kush and stuff.
Nice.
It's like, it's making a comeback.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Because that's been buzzing a lot lately. You know, oh man, it's come back. OG's come back. All right,
It's
where's
coming
it at?
back.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
We need full start. Because, yo, you need the guys picking up, okay, who's getting the 5-pack? Who's getting the 10-packs of OG? Like, you getting a 20-pack of this? Or I got to piece all these out.
Yeah.
One by one. Like,
No,
you know, people ask for it, they're going to come grab it.
I'm putting it in full production, dude.
Oh, she's full send, folks.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Welcome aboard.
I like it. I like it. Where's your favorite place to smoke?
My house. Or
Nice.
I like camping too. You know what I mean?
Camping's fun. A little camping cipher.
By the beach.
Yeah.
You know, I like going to the coast. That's where I recharge.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should. I'm due for a recharge at the coast.
Have you been to Mendocino?
Bro, I haven't, man.
You need
It
to
is
make the
fucking-
trip.
I know. I'm
The
just gonna take my wife
town
and
of
just go.
Mendocino.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to make a weekend out of it and just get lost in the woods, bro.
It's a beautiful place, man.
Somehow I haven't yet. I don't know how the fuck. I've been here 6 years. I blame it on Grass Valley, Nevada City, bro.
Is that where you were? Or?
No, they just cut me off. When I go get packs, like, I don't need to go any further. Like, that's the bottom of the
and
hill.
that's inland. Yeah,
yeah, bro.
You don't need to go to the coast.
Yeah, it's like I never had to take that trip. So I would be going for the views, the enjoyment, just the relaxation, and connecting with some people,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be necessarily pack shopping.
No,
which
dude.
is what normally people would go do, Yeah, that's cool, man. Let's think back to the first smoking device you ever had to MacGyver as a young boy.
As a young lad.
As a young lad.
Young whippersnapper. It was probably one of them fucking either a Coke can.
Ooh,
hate
went
that.
with the can, folks. I like it.
Sneaking on the side of my house, living with my parents, fucking by the garbage cans,
smoking
fucking
that red fucking paint off the side.
Yeah, getting it real
mine.
hot.
Oh, that was mine, the red Coke can, bro.
And then I'd be right by the recycling, so then I could just hide the can in the trash.
Right, yeah. Crush it and fucking chuck it, man. See you later. Did we touch on your first time smoking weed story?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get high.
Didn't get high.
Were your parents cool with it?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Dude.
How old were you?
12, I think, when I
12,
first smoked.
Yes.
But I didn't, get into it until
For sure.
16 or something like that.
Nice. Well done.
No, they fucking... they hated it, dude. They did not like me smoking at all. And then it's just funny... What, Bubba?
What's up, Papa?
What? I'm almost done. You okay? It's just funny how life comes around full circle. Here, let me bring him up here.
Yeah, bring him up. Let him hang out.
It's funny how life comes around full circle because it's now my parents fully support what I do and they're all about it. Love it. At the time they hated it.
That's cool, man. Well, they saw you doing good things with it. It's keeping you out of trouble, and you know what I mean. You're happy,
Absolutely.
in what you do.
Yeah.
It's important to a parent to see their kid do something that makes them happy. You know what I'm saying? As a parent, I can fucking attest.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool, man. If you could smoke with two people, one that's dead, one that's still alive, who would they be?
I had a tough one with this one. Dead, probably Bob Marley.
Nice.
That would be my number one.
Solid pick.
Him or Nikola Tesla. I think that would be super interesting. He probably didn't smoke weed, but...
No, they have to smoke with you.
Bob.
Bob? Nice.
No question. Alive? Fuck, man. I don't even know. I couldn't even think of someone alive. I'm
It's usually the harder one. For people. I usually say, think of your favorite comedian. Somebody's gonna fucking crack you
Bill
up.
Burr.
Bill Burr, there you go.
That'd be funny.
You see Old Dads?
No,
Oh, watch that.
Is it?
Yeah, look, that's what everybody in our generation, not dealing with the younger generations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? It's just different.
Check
But
it
it's
out.
just a lot of funny shit, the difference between the generations that are pointed out in the show.
Totally.
I like it. Solid answers. Can you give us a crazy growing story? I can't ask this to everybody, but my growers I can. Shit just went the fuck down. You had to get out of Dodge.
Oh, I got one.
Either
of those.
you got caught, you got away, whatever.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Yeah, it was one of the first times growing. The landlord that I had the room built out, it was a room in a garage, and she had her daughter moving back into the house, and I had to get out, and I had 24 hours to get these plants out or something, and I don't know if I had flipped them yet. I don't think I flipped them yet, but they were big, and I was about to flip them, and had to rent a U-Haul. My buddy had a property outside of Redding. Loaded up the U-Haul. Oh, this is so sketchy as fuck, especially the year. It's just dude, you cannot get caught doing this shit. And drove the U-Haul up there. We replanted them in 30-gallon pots and flowered them out and
Indoor to outdoor, real quick.
went from in to out. Yeah, but
That's all right. How'd they finish?
great, fantastic.
Done and done. Didn't get as much for the bags, but whatever.
Yeah, it's
you
fine.
saved it. You saved it. Did the old U-Haul shuffle. I've heard that story
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
That's fucking
Stressful.
great. Good for you, man. If you could create a holiday, what would it be? And what would people do on that holiday?
Man, well, it's kind of hard to beat CGO Marcos creating National Hashhole Day, beating everyone to the punch, huh?
Dog, I tell this kid all the time, bro, you know you just fucking, you're going to go down in the history books with cannabis like you created a fucking weed holiday, my guy.
Dude, we're living in the culture as it's happening.
Literally, bro. That was a big eye-opener for me because he's from, like, I'd say my class.
Yeah.
My, class generation
Totally.
of weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Industry shit. And I'm like, wow, that happened during my time with one of my friends. Holy shit.
And a good dude at that,
Yeah,
too.
good dude.
Someone
Solid
that's
dude.
hardworking.
Yeah.
And like, he's put in his time.
I've watched this come up, man. He's fucking putting it in. That
I'm
guy's
proud of
everywhere.
that dude.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too. He's doing it, bro. Fucking love to see it.
I mean, we're smoking them right here.
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out.
that's right. Shout out to CGO, man.
Yeah.
So we just leave it at Hashhole, National Hashhole Day?
I mean, dude, he beat us to it, man.
Yeah, he did. He did. He certainly did. Well, now we're going to shout out your favorite plug from back in the day. And then we're going to talk about the Plug Day holiday that I invented.
Favorite plug, dude. Damn. That's a good question, dude.
And you don't have to, you don't got to say his name. Who took
No,
care
of
of you
course
back in the
not.
day?
No,
Like,
no.
Who really fucking, you called him, he was there, he had the fire, or she. Maybe it was a girl.
Myself.
That is the third answer. That is the third answer. Somebody's like, yo, I was the plug.
I turned into the plug. I didn't want to rely on other people. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we had a lot of different plugs growing up, younger age, but I tried just to, that's why, another reason why I got into it, it's like I wanted my own supply.
Yeah.
I wanted my own product.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't want to pay someone else for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, shit, bro. That's why I feel like I could never stop hustling, bro, because I just don't like buying weed off people, man.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy it, chop it up,
Yeah.
do what I got to do my Dougie and smoke on something, and make a couple dollars.
Who's growing your stuff right now?
Right now, the homies at Blueprint,
Okay.
that squad,
Jordan and all that.
Jordan and
Yeah.
the crew. And then we got Cadre Verde as well, right next door.
Two great cultivators.
I'm so blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Count my blessings every night, man.
Sacramento has some heat up here.
Sacramento has a lot of heat in a very small proximity. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is, man. There's some hitters out here. And to think I picked this fucking town out of a hat to move to start my legal cannabis career, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking, man, the universe,
Where were you looking at?
dog, it's not a exquisite, amazing, like breathtaking story. It was, I looked at a fucking map. I got cousins in Oakland, Alameda. I got one cousin in Auburn.
Okay.
Sacramento was in the middle.
Yeah.
I put my finger on Sacramento, said my wife, let's move to Sac. Sac looks cool. Looks like it's in the middle, because the Bay wasn't ideal for restarting my life.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
was a little more expensive.
Definitely.
And here we are.
Dude, I'm glad you're here, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Dude,
Fucking love it.
thanks
here.
for being here, dude.
No doubt, bro. It's my first home in California. I love Sacramento. Shout out to Sac.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking a brother in and
I mean, that's
letting me
crazy.
get busy.
That's crazy. You took a risk, like
Yeah.
convinced
It's
your
crazy.
wife to
Yeah.
move out here and
Bro.
you're doing it. I mean, you're fucking putting in work. It's not like you're
Thank
not
you, bro.
doing anything. Like you're fucking
no,
you're trying to
I
do
ain't
your
fucking
thing.
Around,
Yeah.
I ain't coming here to play no games. I brought my family out here,
No games to be
no
played.
Way. No way, sir. No way. Shit, when I started here, I was fucking driving Lyft and shit like that, bro. Whatever, bro. Doing whatever you
Whatever
got
it
to do.
takes.
Delivery service and Lyft.
Yep.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
I just did Lyft for networking, though, keeping it real.
Totally.
There wasn't too much going on in the beginning part of the day with my delivery, so just trying to fill in the gaps with profitability, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. If you were a pro fighter or a wrestler, what would your entrance song be? What you coming out to fuck some shit up, Chris?
Oh, damn. Probably like Walk by Pantera or something.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Nice.
That'll get me pumped up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Mine is a Metallica song, so in the same realm.
Which one?
Wherever I may roam.
It's a great
Like
one.
when the shit drops, I
Yeah.
start dancing around the ring and shit.
Yeah.
Doing the fucking, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
That's a good question, dude. I mean, I grew up 90s
Yeah, come on,
wrestling. Like, come on. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, man. What's the weirdest place you ever fell asleep? Do you have one?
Jesus. I don't know if I have one. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't fall asleep like that. I don't have
Oh,
narcolepsy.
good. No doubt. Hey, some people just get fucked up and just pass out. I figured I'd get some funny answers from that.
Yeah.
But some people, I've never fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Weird, you know what I'm saying? I recently saw a meme of a chick that fell asleep on the curb on a slice of pizza, just a raw slice.
Damn.
That was the funniest thing ever. I posted it, and two of my aunts fucking jumped on me like, "Don't post that. That's cruel." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
It's funny.
She had a good night.
Yeah.
She took a little nap on the curb and just snuggled up with a slice.
And she's got breakfast for when she
It
wakes
warmed my
up.
heart. I think I'm a fucking animal. I didn't mean anything. Ladies, and gentlemen, if you ever fell asleep on the curb on a slice of pizza, I fucking salute you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you could go back to the young you, right, the day before you jumped in the game, what would you tell you?
Be patient. Be present. Enjoy the moment. Don't rush things.
Definitely advice from an older man talking to their younger self.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Those are jewels I picked up along the way as well.
Yeah. Be present. Enjoy the moment, man. Tomorrow's not guaranteed.
And all you've ever had was the moment,
That's it.
moment to moment.
Yeah.
Being present is a fucking art form when you're older, got all this responsibility, business, whatever, family, kids, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You got to practice at it for
You
sure.
do.
Yeah.
You do. Be still.
Absolutely. You got to make time, to spend time with family or
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Especially, bro, when you and your family. Like, I only see my mom's a couple times a year. I was just in Jersey with her. I just make sure I put the phone down. Just be present. Just be with them,
Yeah.
Be where your shoes are. Be
Yeah.
where your feet are,
Yeah,
Not
man.
somewhere else.
Yeah, especially, we're getting older. It's like you do spend less time with your folks.
You do.
Yeah.
When you're young, you spend 80% of your time with your parents. When you're older, you spend about 10 to 20% of your time with your parents. And then I'll fuck you up even more. So think about it. What do parents live, like 80, 90, right? 70 sometimes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how many times do you see your parents a year? Me, it's like 2, 3.
Yeah.
So then you do the math, you're like, well, damn, dog, I'm only going to see her 30 more times.
Yeah.
If we keep going like this.
Yeah.
So that's just not to freak you out or be morbid. It's just like, yo,
It's
put
just
that
a
fucking
reality.
phone down and be present,
It's the reality of the
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on to the hug just another second,
Absolutely.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
Tell your fucking people you love them,
Dude, straight
all
up.
the things.
Yep.
I'm going to start fucking crying over here, guys.
I mean, dude, it's
this
just
life
true.
shit, dog.
It's just true. Like,
Yeah.
like I lost my brother. It's like you think
Yeah,
shit like
bro.
that isn't gonna happen to you,
Ever.
and then when it does, or like having a heart attack or whatever, it's like,
Yeah.
it's just as cliche as some of those phrases or sayings are. It's fucking true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of those cliche sayings are the biggest, look, all the jewels, all that shit, it's all the simple stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's all the simple stuff.
Yep.
What's the best advice someone ever gave you?
Bet on yourself.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid, bro. You were hanging out with a go-getter that day.
I mean, my boss, the
Yeah.
guy, investor,
Just threw
owner.
up a couple M's on the grow.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
invested in you. He bet on himself and you. That's
Absolutely.
a fact, bro. Hell yeah. You into psychedelics or anything like that?
oh yeah.
You got any cool fucking psychedelic stories? Shit got weird. Shit went crazy.
I mean,
You went on a wild adventure.
oh yeah, for sure.
Hit me.
A couple times. Go up to Usal Beach, which
Where's
is
that?
It's the Lost Coast, so it's Mendocino.
Tell me more. Okay,
it's,
Mendo. Nice.
It's off of Highway 1. It's past or in the town of Leggett.
Okay.
And it's you can use a 4x4 vehicle to get there. You don't need a reservation.
Cool.
You're not supposed to drive or camp on the beach, but people do.
Right.
And it's kind of the Wild West out there. I mean, sometimes people bring guns out there and go shoot them on the beach. Like, it's a big beach,
Oh,
you
no
know what I mean?
shit.
It's a really cool, special place. But go out there with my buddies a couple times, and we'll smoke some DMT.
Oh, solid.
So, yeah, one trip I took a massive hit and had a complete, like, out-of-body experience. You know, it was fucking insane. It's hard to describe.
I know I've done it once. It's very hard to describe.
But
But try, because I've been down that road, and I just want to see if I can connect to it.
So I remember like taking like just a massive hit out of the bowl, and like I felt like I wasn't in control of myself. Like I kept wanting to hit it, like inhaling as much as I could.
Shit.
And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And like my buddy like took it out of my hand, and like I just went back, and like I kind of just went out of myself, out of my body, and like saw myself turn into like a skeleton.
Ooh.
And then like I had to close my eyes and like just concentrate on my breathing because it was just too intense what was happening.
Dog.
I was like, oh shit, I need to like breathe. And like, so that once kind of that moment passed, I was able to open my eyes and look at the beach and the sunset and the sand. And it looked like it had like diamond type symmetrical shapes, like covering the whole, like, you know,
what you're talking about.
The ocean, the sand, everything kind of had that texture to it.
Yeah.
And everything was like brighter from, you know, just color perspective.
Yeah.
And it lasted like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then you kind of come to. But
Did you do it with your eyes closed or open? Or
closed, and then I opened
closed
them.
and open.
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like.
Closed was intense.
Yeah, either way, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You ain't tapping out of that one.
No, dude.
Close your eyes if you want to.
You just got to let go.
Yeah, you gotta let go and let it flow and let that.
You're not in
speak to you.
control.
No, don't try to be.
Yeah.
Just let it ride. Just send it and it's like, it's only 15 minutes max, and
If
you
that.
could fucking drive a car.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like waking up from a dream.
Yeah. And yo, the symmetrical shapes you see are like the perfect symmetry. Like my backdrop was pine trees, and they turn into like spinning fucking snakes, like with the perfect symmetrical shit I was up in Nevada City. It was ill, son. It was crazy.
It's mind blowing.
It really is.
And it makes like LSD and mushrooms like preschool.
Yeah, like Tic Tacs.
Like,
yeah.
like boring.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, thank God it only lasts for about 15 minutes, you know, because I don't think you want to do that for a long period of time.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, word. That's what's up, man. Well, shit, we're going to do some quick rapid fire questions.
Okay, all right.
And then we're going to get up out of here, brother. So these are one-word answers. So try to keep them one word. It's hard to do. Trust me. Ready?
Ready.
All right. Do you like to smoke in the hot or the cold?
On the hot or the cold?
Yeah, do you just like to smoke in the hot temperature or cold temperature?
Cold.
Joints or blunts?
Joints.
Bongs or bowls? Like
Bongs.
Cold start or hot start?
Hot start.
Rig or Puffco?
Dr. Dabber.
Oh, hello. Plug. Street smarts or book smarts?
Both. Is that a one-word answer?
That's the correct answer, my friend.
Okay.
I'll be testing for
Yeah, I was like, what, dude?
Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Fear or love?
Love.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Haze or sour?
Haze.
New York City, purple haze. Piff.
Haze.
Oh, man. Dipset or D-Block?
Dipset.
Nas or Hove?
Nas.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Street Fighter.
Regular doinks or hash holes?
Hash hole.
Past that or I'm smoking this to the face?
Say that again.
Past that or I'm smoking this to the face?
Oh, smoking it to the face.
Favorite Ninja Turtle?
Raphael.
Mine too.
Nice.
80s or 90s?
90s.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Remember Crystal Clear Pepsi?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's not part of the...
Yeah.
the just curious.
Yeah.
Maybe think of it. NorCal or SoCal?
NorCal, baby.
Pizza or tacos?
Ooh, damn.
It's a slippery one.
Pizza.
My guy. Pizza with pineapples or no pineapples?
Oh, no pineapples. That's blasphemy.
Okay, because we got my cugino from fucking Italy in the room right now, Francesco.
That's blasphemy.
He's listening.
Margarita, come on. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, man. Tacos or burritos?
Tacos.
Beach or snow?
Beach.
In-N-Out or Five Guys?
In-N-Out.
Cheetos or Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Cheetos.
The Wire or The Sopranos?
Damn. That's a tough one. For me, The Wire.
Fucked up his perfect score. Pacino or De Niro? I'm breaking your balls.
No, I know. I saw you just went to the reunion or whatever that. What did you go to? Where you met the people from The Sopranos, the actors or whatever.
Yeah. I just went to we just did a Halloween party at the Sopranos house.
Yeah, dude. I was like, that's so cool.
Crazy, bro.
Sorry, I missed your last question.
No, that's great, man.
Yeah.
You just took me back to a beautiful
Dude,
place.
yeah.
I've been high off that since I left.
So cool.
Bro. Yeah. Pacino or De Niro?
Pacino.
Godfather 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Automatic or revolver?
Automatic.
Smoke disty carts or last year's outdoor for 1 month straight?
Oh, no.
Good luck, bud.
Oh, no. Definitely last year's outdoor. I ain't smoking no cards.
For sure. Jack or Blue Dream for the rest of your life?
I'm going to have to go with Blue Dream. I could not do Jack Trips.
Right. Okay, you're lost in the woods. For survival, you get to choose from a pack of matches or a hatchet. What you going with?
Hatchet.
You're getting chased by a bear or a shark. What do you prefer?
Oh, fuck. Definitely a bear. Shark, you're fucked.
You are fucked.
Yeah, you're in their territory.
Yeah. We're going to raise the stakes a little bit on this next one. So you're either stranded in a forest fire or you're stranded on a sinking ship in shark-infested waters.
Forest fire.
Body shot or face shot by Iron Mike Tyson?
Oh, damn. Definitely body shot. I don't want brain damage.
You feel me?
But then I'm like internal bleeding too, so.
They're both terrible answers, bro.
Yeah. No right answer.
No right answer. So what you going with?
Body shot.
Body?
Yeah.
No doubt. Shot of 151 or a hot dab, like 900 plus?
Oh, God. You said a shot of what?
151.
I'll do that over a 900-degree carcinogenic dab. Yeah.
Smart.
I've done like a 650, 700-degree dab. But
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. Sucks.
If you have
a pussy, bro. I'm like, give me a 450, bro.
Same.
Give me a 5.
But so recently I was on the fucking Hot Dabs podcast.
No shit. I love that fucking podcast, bro.
And I normally don't do
Shout out
hot
to Dustin,
dabs.
man.
Yeah, Dustin.
How was that, bro? Because he wants me to come on the show. I'm fucking nervous, dog.
Bro, I was so lit afterward. I'm glad my flight was delayed because the studio's in San Diego.
Yeah.
I had to like lay down for like 3 or 4 hours. I hadn't been that high.
How many dabs is it total?
So, I mean, he doesn't pressure. I don't know if I should say this.
No, don't say that. No. We'll talk after.
Yeah.
Talk after.
Like 4 or 5 dabs. Yeah. But I mean, I was doing like a half-gram dab or something, like hot off the press. And
Oh, no shit.
that one, I needed to take a break afterwards.
Yo, so let me ask you this. So you know how, like, you smoke fresh weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's different. The psycho effects are different. The psychoactive effects
Completely
are different because you have more terps that are present that didn't evaporate, disintegrate, whatever the fucking term is, right? So is it the same with fresh press, like right off the press into the nail?
What do you mean the same as far as
The same?
compared-
Would it be the same concept as fresh flower?
No. So depending on the strain, like fresh press, you can get a lot more flavor.
Yeah,
Like, because it's literally just fresh,
Yeah.
hot off the press. But it depends on the cultivar, too.
got you.
But the flavor was whatever strain it was. I can't even fucking remember, but it was amazing.
It sat your ass down, didn't
Oh,
it,
yeah. I said timeout.
though? Let's take a tea.
Oh, yeah.
Take a tea off.
10, 15-minute break.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop coughing. I was, like, sweating, you know.
Yeah, bro. I've been there, bro. I've been on this show, man. I say it all the time. Ganja Guru got me. He laid this fucking room out. For real. He's a fucking savage, bro.
Ashok?
The show,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Shout out my bro, Ashok. Yeah, man. I no longer do dabs on the show because of him.
I don't blame you,
We
dude.
dab all day when we're done.
Yeah.
I gotta stay in the game. You feel me?
I get it.
These lights were so bright.
Yeah, you're just like...
Yo, son, the internal dialogue was crazy. I don't think I've ever in years had internal dialogue like that.
Isn't it weird?
Oh my God, these lights are so bright. Why is Ruben staring
Yeah.
at me? Oh God, what am I saying next? Fuck, what were we talking about?
Totally.
Thank God he was talking about all this was happening, but like,
Get overly
I was tripping.
paranoid.
I was like, all right, need a break. Took like 4 breaks that show. Went and ate a sandwich, did some push-ups and shit. Trying to get my life together, bro. Fuck. It was rough, dude. It was rough. I think I smacked a meatball sub, like, whatever.
Yeah. Inhaled
Anyway,
it.
back to the one-word answers.
Yeah.
That was my fault.
Oh, no, my fault. All good.
Gelato Runs Terps or OG Gas?
OG gas.
Tupac or Biggie?
I'm West Coast, so Tupac for me.
Tupac or DMX?
Still Pac.
Big L or Big Pun?
Big L. Yeah, Big L.
Wu-Tang or Death Row?
Wu-Tang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, again and
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Good shit, man. Well, yo, before we get up out of here, I'd like to share with people the power of networking. How did we meet? And who do you know that I should get on the show? So how did we meet, sir?
So we met...
Pretty organic.
Yeah, it was at the Secret Session.
Secret Session, yeah.
And I don't know if it
This
was
last one.
Turkey Bag Tom or
Yeah, I believe so.
I think
was
he
there,
made
kinda
the intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out Turkey Bag Tom.
Yeah, shout out Turkey Bag Tom, man. Hell yeah.
And yeah, dude, I was glad that we met, you know, obviously in person
man.
and fucking, you know, pumped for this opportunity and
Definitely,
like
bro.
sit down with you and just talk. And it's nice to get away from the grow and, you know, just
Happy
have a
to
real
help.
conversation. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Who do you think I should get on the show, bro?
Who should you get on the show? Great question. Maybe Eli from Moon Valley Organics. He's out in
dope.
Sonoma. He's another living soil farm.
Hell yeah. Didn't he just win?
Transbay
He
Challenge.
just won Transbay. Oh, can you please plug us? Link
Yeah,
us together, please?
absolutely.
That'd be awesome, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I can start a
Hell
little
yeah.
group chat or whatever. Yeah.
Dope.
He would be a
they
good
just-
one.
They just did a review on them. Proper. Just
They
did.
did.
In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
proper
yeah.
smoke league. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fire. I mean, dude, the Hawaiian snow cone.
What is that? What the hell is?
It's
what
from
smoke?
Big Al's. I can't remember the
Okay. Is it candy-ish?
candy-ish.
Yeah. I
It's
think I've had it from Big Al actually.
it's fire.
Yeah. Okay.
So they competed at Zia the Hill
Nice.
too, and that was my pick for the day. Because you know we're judging each other, and we didn't know whose flower was what, but I was like, dude, it stood out, fire.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. So respect to those guys. There's also Joe Snowtill Organics. He does
cool.
living soil. He's out in the Bay as well.
Oh, he's in the Bay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Snowtill's in the Bay. Cool.
Yeah, he just started a spot out in the city, I think.
Link me up with these guys, man.
Yeah.
I'll reach out.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Would love to.
Before we dip, bro, I would love for you to plug whatever you want to plug. How can we reach into our audience and help you?
Yeah.
Let me know.
So we're going to be launching statewide next month. We're going to start in 50 stores. And then we're going to slowly expand to 150. Keep an eye out for our products. We're going to start off with just package 8s. We're going to be using ocean recycled glass, ocean recycled lids. We're going to try to be as sustainable as we
cool.
can because we know how wasteful this industry can be too. So just trying to do our part. But yeah, we'll be in Apothecarium, Barbary Coast, Mo Greens, CBCB up in the Bay, Sacramento. I think we're going to be at Main Stage in Symbiotic. And then we'll be at March and Ash down in San Diego,
Tight.
PCF.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
UCF crew, the premier group. That's a
Yep.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That sounds about 50 stores because some of those are big boys.
We're
Multiple
working with the big
locations.
dogs.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. Good shit, man.
Yeah. So pumped, man.
Right on, bro. Well, shit. Thank you for coming out.
Dude, thank you,
Spending your
brother.
time with us.
Dude, thank you.
You know?
Appreciate
That was awesome,
Yeah.
man. Thank you, bro. Well, yo, you already know. Check out Flora and Flame. They got the fire. You already know there's big things coming, man. Check out my boy Chris, man. Hit the Instagram. Support the drop. They're going to be all over the state of California. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the Patreon. Support your big cool G, man. We'll see y'all next time, man. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.